are all words associated with the NBA playoffs, and we've been treated to plenty of it so far, and it's just the first round. Looming in the background is the specter of a rematch. Not just any rematch, a rubber match between the teams who faced up in the last two NBA Finals. Led by two of the best players in the world, both the Warriors and Cavaliers swept their first-round opponents. While the Warriors dominated the Trailblazers, winning 3 of the 4 easily, the Cavaliers had to dig down deep to overcome a Pacers team that pushed them close to the edge in each game. And nothing shows that need for a switch to be flipped than comparing the stats of the leaders of these two teams. While Steph Curry laid down an impressive stat line, he only had to play just under 34 minutes a game, while LeBron logged a whopping 10 more minutes on the floor. Aside from the heavy playing time, LeBron put up some serious MVP-type numbers across the entire board. Over 32 points per game, almost 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. It became obvious that he could certainly flip that switch on defense and lift the entire team to new heights when they needed it. The Pacers were outmanned but had a lot of fight in them, exposing a lot of issues that still plagued the Cavaliers. But every time the Cavs were on their heels, LeBron was there with a wink and a smile to tell us everything was going to be A-OK. And you sensed that even the Pacers knew how futile their effort was. Moving over to the Warriors-Blazers series, Steph Curry filled it up in his usual manner, but got a lot more done in a lot less time on the floor. He rained down shots from all over the court to the tune of just under 30 points a game, and still had time to get 6.5 assists and 2 steals. On the advanced side of things, Curry and LeBron were remarkably similar, as their usage percentage was almost identical. But look at the pace difference, as the Warriors got their game going up and down the floor in a hurry. Steph Curry is still an underrated defender, as his ability to be in the right place at the right time is truly a skill that people will overlook far too often. But LeBron's impact on this side of the floor was even more profound, as he stole the ball at key moments to thwart the Pacers' momentum and block shots like he was playing in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Both players had incredibly deep impact on their team when they were on the floor. LeBron's on-off difference in net rating is astounding and indicative of how little production the Cavs were getting from anybody else. He spent a total of 17 minutes on the bench over 4 games, and if it were anybody but LeBron, fatigue would be a major issue. Steph Curry made a huge difference for the Warriors, but his teammates are much better across the board, and he was able to be his best without overexerting himself. The highlight of the series for LeBron was clearly their slow, inexorable comeback from a 26-point deficit in the second half, where time and again he would come down and orchestrate an easy shot that would demoralize the Pacers. 7 of his assists during this run were for 3-pointers, one more devastating than the next. And in the series-clinching 4th game, he hit a back-breaking 3-pointer that was so ruthless, Paul George probably decided he's leaving Indiana once the ball dropped through the net. Steph Curry was cold-blooded and ruthless all series long in a very consistent manner, and had a similarly cold-blooded 3-pointer to end Game 3 to let the Blazers know there was no coming back in this series at all. So let the second round begin, and may our march towards the finals see these two players lead their teams right back into the Thunderdome, so we can all be treated as something dramatic, intense, and yes, epic. Because we all know the only rule in the Thunderdome: 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves.